Hi everyone and welcome to another marvelous video. As the excitement for Season 4 of The Boys keeps rising, it is the best time to learn about the critical events from the source material The Boys comics. The Amazon Prime TV series has not been exactly loyal to the comics, and that's exactly what makes it even more interesting. The unpredictable nature of the series has left fans pondering what is to come next. While most predictions fail after the release, we're familiar with A-Train from the 7 and Jesse T. Usher has been performing great. However, there are many dissimilarities with the character from the comics where he eventually met his demise. Will the same happen for A-Train in Season 4? So without any further delay, let us find out how A-Train died in the comics. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. How did A-Train die in the comics? A-Train has been one of the prominent members of the 7 and is known for more than many atrocities. The Amazon Prime TV show clearly explained that having A-Train in the 7 helped the company spread the message of non-racist practices and that he was there to serve the purpose. This was better justified when he remained on the team even after not being physically fit. However, the comics had a completely different set of attributes for A-Train. In the comics, he was first a member of the team Teenage Kicks and later joined 7 after the death of Mr. Marathon. He soon accustomed himself to the lifestyle of the best superhero team in the world and enjoyed being under the shadow of their leader, Homelander. Like the rest, his focus was also on fame, fortune, and publicity, and he barely cared to live up to being a superhero. His lack of empathy was to a point where he could be called a sociopath, but it nevertheless worked out for him in the Boys comics. A-Train had an immature side as well, and owing to this, he was never respected by any of his teammates. His only friend in the team was Jack from Jupiter, whom he betrayed when the former's reputation was ruined. There was no reason for anyone to respect A-Train, and he was repeatedly humiliated by Starlight as well. During one of Starlight's speeches, he was purposely making slurping noises until Homelander went up to him and explained that he was no longer in Teenage Kicks, but was already part of the 7. Even with all the dissimilarities, there was one thing common in both the comics and the TV series, and that was A-Train's recklessness and opportunistic nature. Amongst all notable harm caused by A-Train, one of the most critical was the death of Hughie's girlfriend. As Boys Issue 1 begins, Hughie enjoys the day with his girlfriend, whom he plans to marry soon, but after having a laugh, the two kissed, and in a fraction of a second, a soup came down crashing against the wall beside Hughie. A-Train was chasing the target, and he had tossed him without caring for any collateral damage. Unfortunately, he had crashed through Hughie's girlfriend, and there was nothing left of her except the two hands that Hughie held. A-Train had no accountability or guilt for his actions, and he left, leaving a deep scar on Hughie's life. A-Train had a childish nature and went on with the flow of his superiors. When Starlight joined the 7, A-Train was one of the members who physically abused her. Later, he also explained to Starlight that the reason why they took her was for their entertainment in the 7. Now, as we know, Starlight was later Hughie's girlfriend and one of the very soups who had a moral code. Although Hughie never knew about how Starlight was abused by A-Train, there were reasons of rage and hatred piling up for Hughie. Finally, that was unleashed in Boys Issue 63 when A-Train finally met his demise at the hands of Hughie. A-Train had made another attempt on Starlight, who barely managed to escape after making him temporarily blind. Soon, Butcher arrived and took the advantage to kidnap him and lock him up. It was revealed in issue 62, Homelander had summoned all the superheroes at the White House to seize power for Vought, and there was no one to worry about A-Train. Billy and Hughie took him up to the terrace building, to which Hughie thought it was for interrogation. Butcher played a recording from Vought. There, A-Train confessed about the incident that killed Robin, Hughie's girlfriend. There was Homelander in the conversation who asked A-Train what he did after killing the girl, and A-Train said he ran away. Homelander congratulated him for his decision and stated that he deserved a cookie for his correct decision. Hughie soon lost his calm and charged at A-Train with rage while demanding Butcher to switch off the recording. While A-Train begged for his life, crying like a little toddler, Butcher stated to Hughie that they never cared for the humans or the ones that they had killed and hence should be removed from the world without hesitation. Hughie went silent, and that was when Billy switched on the recording again. The conversation about A-Train's accident was soon replaced by the new recruits that have been selected for the replacement for Lamplighter. After the discussion about how Queen Maeve was no longer fun, they went on talking about the other female recruits until the picture of Starlight came before them. They objectified her and talked about their fantasies with her. Homelander also stated that he ponders to what extent Starlight would try to reach the high frontier. This was enough for snapping Hughie. In a fit of rage and anger, Hughie kicked A-Train on his chin so hard that it tore his head off his shoulders. This was how A-Train had died in the comics. Marvelous verdict. So we've finally come to the end of the video, and we hope you liked our content. With many reasons to hate him, A-Train still remains in The Boys TV series, and there could be a lot of twists waiting for us from him. The Boys TV series has given us mind-blowing plot twists which are different from the comics and hold an essence of it. One such was the death of Black Noir at the hands of Homelander. It is the exact opposite of what happened in the comics. Keeping that in mind, if A-Train had to meet his demise, how would that be? While you all ponder, we will end today's video here. Thank you for watching till the end, and feel free to write your views in the comment section down below. Make sure to stay tuned for the next marvelous video. If you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.